What's up, guys? First time, or not first time doing YouTube, but one of the first times. And yeah, today's gonna be kind of a mix of a bench and deadlift day because I'm on this powerlifting split. We're just gonna show you what I do. I'm not expecting this video to get like maybe even 100 views or anything like that. This is just kind of like a vlog and just me doing me. Not really trying to go for views or anything like that. Just I'm thinking it's more important to just keep it real and to keep it authentic rather than just like me reading off a script right now to, you know, try and have the algorithm do better, because I don't think this isn't the reason why I'm doing YouTube. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching. You might be from one of my short form content stuff, but this I might include some edits or something like that. But as of now, it's just me. My name's Gabe, and my life and faith. Of course, I believe in God. It's a big thing I'm about. Jesus is a huge part of my life, and lifting also happens to be a big part of my life, and that's just kind of what I am. If just for those of you that didn't know, and I guess this is what my voice sounds like because I don't really make speaking content, but let's get in the gym. So I suppose this is kind of the warm-up I run through a lot of the times I'm wanting to go bench, and that is just really warm up the lats, get the back going as well, and just doing this seems to help me a lot. I was looking for a different band, but there's always just that one that you can't have because somebody either broke it or something else. I don't know. But as of now, I'm just really trying to get my lats warm, because when you're benching, at least in a powerlifting perspective, you're definitely using more of your back than you'd ever think so for just the newbie starting to lift. You know, it's a lot more than just, you know, you just lift the weight and you lay flat on the bench and you just press it. There's levels to this stuff, like way more than what the average person would think. It's way more than just lay down and do it, you know, way more than that. So that's why with this type of warm-up, I don't know, I feel like it suits me more. This is just kind of get some blood flow near my elbow area, and then I'll do a couple more where I'll just fly out or do like some flies and get my rear delts and my other parts of my back. And then of course I'll do a little bit for my chest, as in just warming up and doing something like this. I'll kind of wrap it if it's too easy. Go like so. And soon enough, I'll be warmed up. And I'll even use this guy. I'll just do some flies outwards, this easier one, for the rear delts. And then, yeah, let's go from there. Let's see how we're feeling for bench today. It should be easier day, but, you know, I might send it because feeling kind of reckless. Another thing is, I actually work here. I used to do the janitorial stuff. I don't really do that much anymore. I do more customer service type stuff now. And I'm also a trainer, so doing training is definitely super cool. I just need to get busier with clients so I can do that full time. I'm almost at like 20 hours with that, but I definitely enjoy that. And then there'll probably be some people popping in the video every now and then screaming at me, because this is like my home gym. I've been here for like years. Wasn't here years doing literal like weightlifting, because I was more of a basketball kid. I was like into sports for, oh my goodness, years, until I was like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm tired of running down and back the court, or if you're playing football down the field. I did some football workouts, but I never played football. I got told many times I should play because I had anger issues. Not much anymore, but yeah, there'll probably be some coworkers popping in the frame here, messing with me or saying some sus stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I also know a bunch of people here, so it's like super. This is probably the biggest gym in all of where I live, and everyone goes here, and I happen to know everyone.
That's a good take. Yep. Virgil needs better stand-up. Yeah, but okay. Overall, Virgil better than everybody.
Some people look at me weird for warming up with the 25s on each side when, like, you know, obviously, I'd like to say I'm not anorexic or skinny, you know. So I just personally like to use them to honestly just get more warmed up, even though it might look a little bit weird. Because I don't know, I try not to go too much into my ego and use the 45s right away, because I mean, personally, my lower body is a little bit more developed than my upper body. Usually it's the other way around because people like to skip legs. But personally, I just like to warm with the 25s and then a 45. Like, I'm gonna get to it, and usually I'll jump to like 185 at a certain point too. So it's like I already get the 25s over here. But warming up with this just feels better than just throwing a plate on immediately. Unless I'm in a rush and I just want to get the workout done. But you know, I set aside some time today to not be an idiot and make use of my time. So if I like, you know, mess up this video 5 times, I can retake it or something like that. But we're gonna see, you know, how this is feeling. And I think we got like a heavy triple today. We'll see. I don't know how it's gonna look. Yeah, light. The amount of tension I feel from just people looking at me while I'm filming this is definitely strong, but it's not like I'm in a big city. I'm used to a bunch of people. But with shooting short form content all the time and trying to do that stuff and just, you know, having the thought process in that I shouldn't worship people's thoughts, it's really like a social experiment to just see how people react. Because I can just feel people looking at me right now. Maybe not right now, but you know, within specs of me setting up this camera, having a freaking mic on, and then just looking at me like, what's this kid doing, you know? But, you know, it's a dream trying to chase it. And, you know, I don't think it's good to even give it a shot, or like you may give it like more than 5 minutes to just think of what did somebody, you know, think of me or something like that. And, you know, most case scenario, or I guess, at least, you know, I guess in like most cases, it's gonna be not to your benefit to like kind of dwell on that. Unless it's like a professor, you know, you're trying to learn something. But when it comes to just thinking of people and caring what they say and just worshiping their thoughts, I've never had anything good come from that. And so I guess this is just kind of like a lesson of doing social media, is to just not care what people think, and then really just improve my own mental state by doing that, while also chasing, you know, a dream job at the same time. So I don't know, maybe that's just kind of my outlook on it, but I don't think I nor you should care about what people think. And of course, don't be obnoxious with the camera in the gym. Don't set up like right in the walkway. Like, people are being like super extra courteous to me right now, just not walking right in front of it, you know, which obviously if I'm going for like a max attempt, I would hope, please, you know, don't walk in front of the camera. But that's the only time I'd ever be like that. Other than that, it's just like, it's not my gym. I mean, I wish it was my gym, but then I could do what I want. But, you know, it's just common courtesy, just being nice. And, it's really not that complicated. It's just the fear of what people think. You know, I'm battling that right now as I'm talking. But we're just gonna keep pushing, keep going, and see where the heck we land. So we're gonna see how this feels. Yep, light. All right, so apparently for my program, I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a lighter day today. I thought like RPE 6, it's like 60% effort. And apparently it's like tempo reps for RPE like 7.5, which like in powerlifting terms, it's going pretty hard. So yeah, kind of a flip to what I thought today would be. I'm ready for deadlifts though, because I definitely want to do those, but my belt is loose because I've lost weight while trying to cut, you know, this perma bulk of 2 years off, you know, almost 2 years. So we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm not rocking a belt because sometimes I'll wear that when I'm trying to bench to, you know, because they do that in comp, you know, whatever gives me numbers besides steroids. And yeah, we're gonna see how this flies. Not gonna lie, last time I benched, it was feeling a bit odd. Maybe that's because it was like 5 a.m. and I had like no carbs in me. But I did this earlier for like, it was 245 or 240 for like a tempo of 3. But today I just want to stick with 225. Just get a win, you know, start feeling better about this. So here we go.
I think I look better, then up.
Oh, I'm feeling that cut. Yeah, with that last set, definitely feeling it more for 225. But again, you know, like the tempo, so it's a eccentric slow rep mixed in with a pause kind of at the bottom. I don't think the pause is really necessary. It's just, you know, it's like make sure it touches your chest, and I just see some good benchers, just kind of let it go in, and I just go out like that. So yeah, feeling all right. I'm gonna get and do a couple more sets of this, 2 more sets of 3, just kind of lowering the intensity a little bit. And yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a top set cutting right now. So, you know, strength isn't gonna be at all-time highs, but we're gonna make it work, you know?
Here, so we can move our stuff away. I don't know that any of these over here, so hold that one.
And keep in mind, I am not the most social guy ever. Like, I am a huge introvert, so if there's like a party or something like that, then I'm the furthest guy from that place. Like, I'll be at home playing Fortnite or just sitting on TikTok in my room or doing like a personal project. I don't know. But to do this, like filming out here, you know, like if you want to make content, you know, I guess I'll be your proof that you can do it as well, because I am the biggest introvert. Like in homecoming freshman year, one time was in there for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour and a half at most, top. And the rest of the time was sat outside, sitting on my phone for an hour, died, got picked up like 3 hours later. Worst night of my life. Didn't go to my senior prom, didn't go to any of these parties got invited to, or any of that stuff. Not that I got invited to many, but you know, this is just proof that an introvert can be somewhat extroverted by just, I guess, recording himself in a gym. I guess that's kind of my look at it. Pause deadlifts today. I'm trying out this new form, it's a little bit wider stance I learned from a buddy who's also younger than me and holds 545, you know, and my goal for a long time was to hit 500 and hit that, glory to God. And you know, we're gonna see if we can implement some practical tools to get a better sumo. So we're gonna try wider. First time trying on a belt with this new sumo form. We're in kind of a under here, but I don't know how it's gonna work. This is my first time using a belt on deadlifts in like 3 weeks, because it's good to take tolerance breaks from these. So you don't want to rely off your gear solely for strength, but definitely you want to learn how to use it as a skill and get better at it. But we're gonna see how this goes. And apparently I have paused deadlifts today, so that's why you might see me in the previous clip throwing some stuff. But we're gonna see how this goes. I hope the belt fits just right still, even though, you know, I hope I'm still losing weight. We're gonna see though. If I have to tighten it, I'm gonna have to just go to the back, since I do work here, find some type of screwdriver, and then, you know, it's a lever belt. So we might have to adjust it. So here we go. Not bad. 405 for 2, pause rep. Here we go. So, top set is done. Now, just kind of deloading with a couple sets of 2. I'm gonna go 365 for 2 and then 315 for 2. But the belt didn't feel too bad. I feel like I should make it tighter, but you know, your stomach expands when you're in that lower position trying to do a sumo. So it's not feeling too bad. 4-5 has felt better, I guess, but like I'm depleting myself of carbs and nutrients trying to lose weight, so I'm pretty happy with how it's moving still. So yeah, we're gonna move this for a couple, do 315 for a couple, then it's accessories. Sometimes I'm kind of notorious for skipping accessories because, I don't know, I just care more about strength and body building. Then I look in the mirror, I'm like, well, I should care more about accessories, because then I don't do this stuff to maybe, I guess, please myself aesthetically. But as long as the strength there, the main point of this cut right now is obviously I want to look better. At the same time, like, I still want to really keep my strength, and I'm prioritizing strength instead of like the muscle building aspect. And I don't know, so that's just maybe kind of what it is. My dad was a power lifter. Maybe it's just in my blood. I don't even know at this point. But you know, hey, strength is feeling good, and as long as I'm losing weight and strength feels fine, I feel like that's a W in itself. So we're gonna keep going. All right, now we're gonna do some accessory work. We're gonna see how this flies. Definitely like doing back more than the average exercise, because I don't know, it's just a body part. I find that I would rather have big instead of, you know, just maybe biceps or something like that. Something like maybe over like a back, like something being like a sick lat spread or something like that. That's way better than just like, you know, bicep pose or something like that, in my opinion. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit easy. Should definitely make it higher. Yeah, we're gonna do an extra set. Yeah. All right, that was sufficient. Yeah. Some interesting news from yesterday, quite literally Monday, over April 1st. It was pretty surreal for me, but out of these, like, you know, short form content things I'm making, it was my first, I think it might have happened once before, but it was like a friend, you know, like I already knew them, but it was like a person I've never known before, complete stranger, just like noticed me for like actually making my content. I was like super shocked. I was like, appreciate it, man. I was just like, it was like it wasn't even real. And when he goes to like my old high school, but kid's name was Dakota, if I remember that right. And it was like a proud dad moment while being the son, if that makes any sense at all. And it was quite insane. And like I think back on when I first started, and I was at like maybe like 200 something followers. And then it went down to like 128, because then just once I started posting, everyone from high school started unfollowing me, and they just didn't want to hear, you know, like my first video, because I was a Christian back then, like I posted that it was like involving God, and immediate unfollows, just what little I had of like, maybe it was like 400 or something like that, followers, or from high school, whenever, because I was on the basketball team, you know, you kind of get known if you're playing like senior, varsity, everyone, you know everyone, and then all of a sudden high school goes up, everyone goes their separate ways. But it might have been at like 400 or something like that. But regardless, that number dropped so fast, I was like, dang, this is discouraging, but still, my dream job, and you know, a year and a half later, here I am, you know, God's blessed me with like 13,000 followers on Instagram now, and Snapchat, I'm at like I'm at 56,000, I think, and you know, YouTube we're almost at 1,000 just from the shorts. TikTok's not doing very well. It's at like 400. I don't know why. The algorithm just doesn't like my type of videos. Maybe I need to make them better, make it faster pace so I can capture their attention span. But no, it's like it's just realizing that yesterday, like actually getting recognized in public by a complete stranger, is so crazy to me. I'm just like, I'm so grateful to God, like how there's a story for another time, but like I was debating completely dropping this maybe going to like a trade school and do stuff like that. Like I'm still here being a trainer, you know. It's not like it's the best income ever, but everyone that works here, like I love everyone. Everyone's super nice and friendly. And like I did construction before, and oh my goodness. Let's just say you shouldn't mentally want to hurt people every day. And that was like a bad place for at least myself. Maybe some people like it, but like here, love it here. But ultimately, my dream job is this, you know, making content, inspiring people, bringing people closer to God, and just doing that whole biz, you know. And you know, just looking back and like thinking, man, I actually got recognized in public for just posting this stuff. Like, that is crazy. Just someone who's been posting for a year and a half, you know, flop, 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 video, flop, flop, and then, you know, get a couple hits. And all of a sudden, you know, I wanted to start doing some VHS stuff, mixed with some cool camera stuff, but like the only thing that I've never seen done before is the faith aspect, and I added that into it with a bit of my personality, and it just, that's like the story I said that's for another time. There was a point where I was about to drop it all, and then all of a sudden, I posted, this is my last, like one of my last videos I'm posting, God, and then all of a sudden, like this video get, long story short, it was the sign that I needed to keep going, and almost grown like 10,000 followers since then. It wasn't very long ago. You just gotta stay consistent and wait on God's timing is pretty much the moral of this little yap sesh. But you know, I don't know. I'm hoping this thing might turn into a full-time career, and I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So again, if you've even made it this far, I wonder who you are. I'd like to shake your hand and say thank you. But you know, we're gonna keep finishing out this session. Accessories I can't take forever on, and then I hate cardio, but I have to do it. It's like I gotta do it 5 times a week, because beforehand when I was on the perma-bulk for like almost 2 years, I just didn't do cardio, because all I did was basketball. I just run up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I was like, okay, screw this running stuff. And so, stopped that, didn't do cardio, gained like 60 pounds in the process, maybe a little bit less than that. Still, it was like over 50. It was no bueno, and it wasn't all muscle, that's for sure. Got stronger, but dirty bulking, don't do it unless you're literally like dangerously anorexic. I was not, I was just skinny. But yeah, now I gotta do cardio to get some of it off. I do feel good after doing it, but man, I wish I was that the skinny build that has to put on muscle instead of being like the fat build. Like I can put on body weight really easily, but it's not all muscle. While the skinny guy has a really hard time putting on body weight, but it's all lean mass, so he never has to cut. So that's why I wish I was, but granted, I gain strength faster, I just look worse. So enough of that, let's get back to this. Now, I'm not going to record every single set of these because my camera can't even get in the frame because it's a fixed lens, or it's a prime lens. And if you know what that means it's kind of just sticks in place. So we're going to stick with this focal length for now, get some single arm lat pull downs, and yeah, go from there. It'll be kind of light first. That'll be a warm up. Something that's really weird about this split that I'm currently on is that it's a mix of things sometimes. Like sometimes it'll be like a back, like a mix of a leg day while deadlifting and benching. It's just weird. It's like this powerlifting stuff that I'm still kind of getting used to. I'm pretty much used to it at this point, but at the same time, sometimes I wish I'd go back to my old, gym bro split and keep it super simple: arms, chest, legs, or back, and then one rest day. But obviously rest days, that's a whole nother topic that I don't feel like getting into right now, but definitely can in the future. But as of now, we're gonna do some hamstring curls, and then soon we gotta do cardio, because then I gotta train someone soon, and that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes, but in the meantime, I gotta train myself first. So let's get this done.
How's your training going during the cut?
I can feel it, but like bench, I'm feeling it. What?
You have veins in your arms.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I see them. There's like one right there.
It's a little guy.
Right there, one right there.
I've seen them before, when I played basketball, and they've been in hibernation for like 2 years.
You look lean.
It's weird because my belt doesn't fit anymore. It's like
obviously.
I have to tight, especially on squats. I don't even wear it on bench anymore because there's just a whole gap here. I can't.
Have you weighed yourself?
Yeah, I'm about 9 pounds less.
Dang.
So
that's crazy. Like what 9 pounds make? Because in my eyes, it looks like you lost like 20.
Sheesh, really?
Yeah, you look like even your face looks like a little bit like
less.
Yeah, like less thick.
Yeah.
And then even your stomach's like more flat.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I do enjoy not being bloated all the time, because I remember I have to manually kind of just
hold yourself up.
I kind of hold it, suck in the pasta,
Dude, no, you look great, bro.
But I mean, I am losing weight a little bit too fast.
Yeah.
But granted, I did stop. I'm taking a break from creatine and the water weight and the nutrients in your muscle.
Yeah.
Definitely my hamstrings are a bit underdeveloped in comparison to my quads, because when I was a kid I used to run up I just used to run all the time, so my quads are a bit overdeveloped. And also I've thankfully got some awesome genes from my parents for legs. There's a reason why I'm wearing a pump cover pretty much the whole time, because my upper body isn't the greatest, but legs wise totally fine. I just need to balance on my hammies. I did the calves yesterday because yesterday was a leg day. Like I said, my split's complicated, but my calves are sore because it was like a quad and calf. Today's like a hammy, back, and deadlift day with bench. Super weird, I know, but now we gotta balance it out a little bit, make sure hammies are still in here. But just for running short on time, I've been yapping. I didn't think honestly today I'd be even talking that much to the camera. It's easier than I thought. I feel like I'm talking to a friend. Maybe I'm just a psychopath and everyone here just looking at me, thinks I am. Maybe I am. I don't know. Bottom line is, we're gonna get this set. All right, get out of here. Final set of these. What?
I'm my last set.
Yeah, All right, here we go. Looks like we're gonna have to skip a bit of biceps and shoulders today, because I unfortunately have to prioritize cardio, and I gotta make it to work on time, at least with food in me, because I need protein. So here we go. That was pretty close to failure. That hurted. All right, it's time to do some stupid cardio. Ugh. Not looking forward to that right there. Those. So we're gonna find out and see how this feels. I'll let you know in the car after all this is done. I don't want to do this, but I'm tired of being fat, so let's get it done. So, looks like I was joking, not the car yet, but this lighting is definitely pushing it realistically, but hey, you know, still looks pretty sick, you know, get to enjoy a bit of it. But this is like post cardio, you know, still pretty much fully, I mean, not fully bulked, but after like 2 years, I mean, you can't really see my leg, I guess, but let's try this out here. Don't blame my YouTube angles, I'm new to this, but yeah, you know, I mean, nothing insane, but post cardio, getting leaner, which is nice. I've gotten a lot of compliments. Oh, I thought I had to sneeze. I wish I hate when like you have a sneeze and like it just doesn't happen. It's a pain in my butt. But you know, legs not too shabby. I mean, I can't really get the angles down right now, but decent little lighting room I like to use. Something I'll kind of adjust as I go. But no, this place is sick. It was like used to be a yoga room, but now it's like karate and all that stuff. And they make you take your shoes off, which I'm like, whatever. But thankfully I was wearing my deadlift slippers, so it's not that big of a deal. But pretty much nothing too insane we're working with. And yeah, this is pretty much baseline, like sub. I've been cutting for like 3 weeks now, so starting with this isn't terrible. So there's still a lot of leanness I need to acquire, like for instance, veins in my arm right here. Like I don't have any really right now, but I had someone tell me like I'm starting to notice a little guy right here start to pop up more in my hands. They've just kind of always been there, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, nothing too insane, but I'm seeing progress, and that's the main gist of it, right? This probably won't go out of focus, but we'll see. And no one's here, which is kind of nice. So yeah, this is kind of what a power builder little build looks like. I need to learn more back poses and like aesthetic things like this. Doing this with like veins would be super cool, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's just kind of a dream right now. But yeah, not too shabby. All right, well that pretty much wraps up today's session. I mean, honestly, that's just kind of the main gist about me. It's like super bright out, so it makes me look extra white. But that is pretty much, yeah, that's kind of like that's the first video. I guess I've made videos before, but I don't know, it just wasn't organic, and it just wasn't me. But just if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I'll be sure to put some more of these out. Maybe I'll throw some VHS edits because I do have one of those cams, but this is just like an introductory day. Like this is kind of just me, you know. If you're coming from my short form content, then you know, welcome to the long form. I'll be doing usually one of these a week. I need to just make this a habit to just post this because I haven't been doing it consistent. And yeah, that's just kind of some basic things about me. I guess, you know, I'll just, what this will be about is just like, you know, I'll maybe have some real faith talks. So like, it's because like truly important stuff. Maybe we'll just have a yap session set up in some, you know, what is this, like some nice place, some like hike or whatever like that. Sometimes I like to go like to see scenery. There's this place where I live and it's pretty sick. It's called like Roxy and it's really cool. I'll just like go up there, get some cool scenery stuff and, you know, maybe have some real talks there. Just things of like maybe experiences in life that someone might need to know so they don't have to go through that, and just basic gym stuff that's like just awesome to talk about. Maybe some just funny stuff as well. And yeah, just kind of a vlog, I guess. So this is me. My name's Gabe Adams, or Gabriel Adams is the full legal name or whatever. If you did make it to the end, thank you for watching. Love you guys. God bless. And until then, peace out.